The hope of this was that people would get an idea of the magnitude of how many. It's giving women the opportunity to come forward without having to go into detail about their story.
Reese, one time all the way down here in the end.
Well, I just want to say Tarana Burke is amazing. She started the whole MeToo movement, as well as Melissa Milano, who's done incredible work bringing forward women's stories. And I'm so in awe of the women who are coming forward, even though they have nothing to gain. They, in many instances, are losing their jobs or are being scrutinized in the public, and it's so important that they express themselves and come forward. So thank you for telling their stories and continuing to do that.
I think more people might be afraid in our business. I think they might think twice. Do I think it's going to stop it? No. But I think, look, I think it happens in every business. I don't think it's just show business. I think it happens in every business where someone's got pretty much control over if you live or if you can feed your children or you can pay your rent or you can do whatever, or if you're here illegally or a million different things. But I do think that, I think really more in our business, people are going to think twice. I don't think it's going to stop it, but I think it might give it pause. I think people who would have just abused girls and never thought twice about it may be more nervous.
Well, you know, I do have the experience of coming from some television experiences. And, you know, one of the fascinating things about that is that these networks are required to do these sexual harassment panels and seminars before you go into. So I've been seeing those for the last 10, 12 years. And, you know, I'm certainly, that's what needs to happen everywhere. I mean, people need to be made aware of what is appropriate in the workplace and what isn't, and what the dangers are, and you know what is appropriate to say and what isn't appropriate to say. And it's amazing the boundaries that have been crossed. But I think as we continue to raise the levels of awareness and education and knowledge about this, that hopefully these issues can be addressed and dealt with.
Thank you. And then a stamper.
Oh God, now I can't remember. I feel like it was the first movie that I made post MeToo, and the set was a changed place. It was, good morning, welcome to work, let me know if there's something I can do for you. There was none of the like suspicious, like slightly inappropriate touching, insinuation, none of that. It was so professional. I really felt like, I mean this in the best sense, but I felt like one of the boys. I felt like I was being treated with a lot of respect and without any kind of sexuality coming into play at all.
I think we need a little bit more time to see how tangible the change is going to be, because talk is easy, and I think obviously what will really change is what people do and what stories people will tell, and who they will you know, get to tell them, who will get to tell them. I would like to think that we're not going to ever go back to where we were before, but that will take a lot of, you know, real change in behavior, change within the industry. And I don't think it'll be easy, but I hope that, you know, that it actually will be a cultural revolution. I have great hope and faith in generations that are, you know, coming after us. I think they have a whole different sensibility about certain things, and I hope it's a permanent change. We shall see.
Yeah, that's it.
And Alyssa, right in front of you, please. Right in front of you, please. One last time, right in front of you. And one